Hello and welcome to Your Blueprint Life, where I'm your host, James Henderson. As we gear up for this new spoken word series titled On Purpose, let's get started with the first step of being on purpose by way of drawing it up. It's here that we decide what goes where and why. When it comes to your life and your blueprint, there are only certain things that you must set in place during that planning phase while establishing your rough draft. Another name for it would be your vision board. How can you build a life on something that you don't have a clear picture of? Yeah, you can say, I have an idea in my head, but if you're like most people, you have 1.5 million ideas dancing around in your head. And like many of those ideas get lost along the way or pushed aside by new ideas. So what we're suggesting is be intentional and write them out. Write out your hopes. Write out what you want to do. That way, you can put a face to it. A fine example would be this. I've always been a fan of those forensic sketch artists. You know, the ones that come in and sit down with an eyewitness and on a blank sheet of sketch paper with details from that eyewitness, they give a face and to a would-be assailant. And after spending some time with that eyewitness, the sketch artist then hands over to the detective a drawn out image of who they are to be looking for. You see, as you envision your life, there are certain things that you have to spell out in detail. That way, you know what is important, but even more, where it goes in your life's plan. My challenge for you today is to set aside some time to do some vision board writing. That way, you can begin the process of drawing it up. That's the only way you can make every action count and each movement be on purpose. Anyway, there you have it. Step 1, drawing it up. Until next time, y'all be blessed.